Hey guys, are you looking for overlays that are professional looking, easy to install, and absolutely free? Well, we're going to cover this right now. I'm Mike, and this is Stream On with Quark. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to log in or create a account on streamelements.com. In my case, I'm going to log in with YouTube, but you can log in with Facebook, Twitch, or whatever. And then we're going to go click on your account to give permission. There we go. Stream Elements can do all kinds of things, and we will go through each item on various videos. But on this one, we're going to cover the overlay. So we're going to click on Streaming Tools on your left-hand side. We're going to click on Overlays Gallery, and this is going to show you multitude of free overlays. Absolutely free and great, to be honest. And we're going to use the Knockout Animated Super Theme, which we're going to have. So what you do is click on Create, and that'll be good, and then click on Overlays, which is on the left hand side there. So here we go. We have the Knockout Animated Super Theme just on the top 5, and the ones we're going to do, we're going to edit the starting soon. Now the edits are pretty much similar across all 4 of them. It's literally just editing your socials, so you'll just follow the same steps on each of the ones that you're going to use. So we're going to click on Edit. Opens up a new screen for you, and that opens up the starting soon. And then what you'll do is, if you look on the left hand side, it'll say Socials Edit here, and each one of these edits the various different socials on your right hand side of the screen there. So what we're going to do is say we'll click on Twitter first. Click on Twitter, and then at the bottom of the screen you'll see you've got settings, and you'll change that to Quark, or at Quark. There we go, at Quark. And then if you look up to the right hand side, it's changed, as you can see, to at Quark. Now if you look, it has gone just out of the box there. So we can click on settings again, and we'll click on position and style. We can just pull it slightly, say 140, hopefully 135. There you go. And if you look now, that has changed it, so it's just back inside the box again. That's how you align each one for those. And all you do is go across each individual one, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, and change those accordingly, so that when you go over to your Twitch and your YouTube and whatever, on the top right hand side, they'll all have your usernames on there. Now, if you don't use Facebook, for example, like I don't, you can delete those by deleting or hiding each individual one. So what you can do is click on the left hand side of the page here, and if you look, we've got YouTube, Facebook. So I don't use Facebook, so we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that, and they should no longer be visible once you're loaded up. The other alternative is just to delete them completely, but if you just hide them, they won't be there when you come to put it onto your OBS. Okay, so once you're happy with everything and you've changed all your socials accordingly, you're going to save it. You're going to click on save, copy the URL. You're then going to bring your OBS to life, and I've already done it there, but if you look, we've gone starting soon. And what we've done is, we'll delete this first so that we can see what I've done. We've added a source, we've added a browser, we'll call it starting. You've copied the URL, and we're going to make sure the size is 1920 by 1080 or whatever size you're using. If you're using the ratio of 720 FPS, then you'll need to change it according to your ratio. So 1920 by 1080. Now you can control the volume with your OBS if you want to by just clicking on this little checkbox here. I don't want to do that, but what I am going to do, if you scroll down, you'll see there's a shutdown source when not visible. And what that does, because it's a looping video, you don't want it to keep looping whilst you're playing your game in the background. Even though it's on another page, you don't want it to continue to loop. So what you want to do is refresh the browser when it becomes active and shut down the source when it's not visible. So when you change to your main screen, it'll go there and the starting soon will reset. Now when you go back into it, it's reset and it'll start it over again. And exactly the same with your stream end and your main. Make sure that you've got those as shut down when not. It just lessens the resources. Okay, so that's starting soon done. We're going to lock that in place by clicking the little lock here. And then we're going to go back to your browser and we'll go onto the main screen, shall we? So I'm going to click on edit. That's going to load up and we're going to do exactly the same. If you look, you've got socials edit on the left hand side here. And then we're going to edit each one of those by clicking Twitter. And then as you scroll downwards, you'll see settings. I'm going to change that to Quark. Once you've done that, you'll see that it's changed to Quark here. Once you've done that, you're going to do exactly the same with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. You'll click on the name, you'll click on settings, you'll just go back up and you're going to change that to your name. Let's just minimize that again. And then if you look, once we've come across here, Twitter has now and Twitch have now changed to Quark. We'll do the same with Instagram. Scroll down, settings, to Quark. And then once we've done that, if you look again, that one's changed. Same again for YouTube. Oops. YouTube. Settings. And now this one on mine is at stream on. And if you don't already know that, please do go down below, hit subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want to know. Maybe it's how to add overlays on TikTok or on Kick, or add your alerts, or if you're just brand new to streaming and you just want to do a 101 how to set up OBS to stream for the very first time, or if you don't have a great computer and you've got a low-end PC and you want to stream still and you still want to know what settings would be great for you, let me know in chat, in comments below, and we'll sort that out for you. So that's stream on 1. Now if you look again here, it's just a little bit too big, so we're going to resize it and we're going to take it to maybe 1000 pixels, not 1100. No, it is trial and error. 110, 115. Okay, it's a little bit too big, so text settings, and we're gonna have to go to the size is going to have to be slightly smaller to fit on there. And if you look here, it fits on perfectly now. So everything you need to do for your overlays is perfectly set up here, ready to go. If you see this box here, that's where your alerts will be. When you initially open this page, this will have 2 overlays for your webcam, depending on what size you like to use, and you just delete them accordingly. And at the bottom, of course, you've got your latest tipper, your latest membership, latest donation, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then we're going to save that. We're going to copy the URL. We're going to go to OBS. And we're going to do the same. We're going to main screen. Now I've already done it. Let's delete that. So then show you again. So we've added a video capture device, which at the moment is my webcam, but unfortunately I'm using it on this video, so I can't use it on the second copy of OBS. So as you can see, there's my logo to a face cam, and then we've got the display capture. You could have it as game capture instead, depending on what you'd rather use. Okay, so we've got the display capture and video capture. Right, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add another source. We're going to add a browser, and we'll call it main screen, or whatever you want to call it, main overlay. We'll call it that, and then we're going to copy and paste the URL. Make sure we have that at the right aspect ratio, and again we're going to shut the source down when not visible. The only reason why we're doing that is because it just uses less resources. Why use resources when you don't need them? If they're running in the background, it might only be 0.5%, but it's still something that's being used. So just save it wherever you can, especially if you've got a low-end PC. So you can click on that, and there you go. As you can see, these are the right places. But if they're not, if it ends up being so that your overlays, they'll just swap them around accordingly. If you look at the bottom here, so if you look at the overlay of the webcam is nice and overlay of the webcam is nice square around the webcam. You've got all your overlays at the top, you've got your overlays at the bottom, and that's perfectly set up for you there. And that, my friends, is how you set up an overlay on Stream Elements. It's all free. It's dead easy to use. There's other things you can use for Stream Elements for. It's a great platform for your streaming needs, and this is unaffiliated, so I'm not getting paid for this, but yes, absolutely, I would recommend Stream Elements for any beginner, because it's all just pretty much click and play and it's done. So if you've got any other questions, well, let me know below in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I shall